Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgy,
Paz.
and this is Monochromatic Black, who I've done before, and they were really good, but they didn't have an album out then. This was a while ago. I don't remember when it was, but it feels like 2019. Maybe I'm wrong.
Don't know.
Maybe not that long ago, but a long time ago. Anyway, they finally got a debut album out, Vicissitude, which looks quite a lot like that. Well, no, that's not true. It's not out till the end of November, like 26th of November, so it's not out yet. So I got this was requested isn't the right word, but it was pointed out to me that Monochromatic Black have a new song out by Schwermetal. Sorry, mangled your names there. Your name there, which is standard for this channel, really. So I managed to say Monochromatic Black and Vicissitude, so I'm onto a win. So this is a song called Closing the Gates. These folks, if I remember rightly, are from New York and play really brutal but technical stuff. Did you do this with me?
I think so.
Oh, sorry. I feel like I did this one on my own, but maybe you did do it with me. But I really liked it, their last one. I have not heard this. But like I say, got a new album out, or they've got their debut album out finally. Let's give it a go.
You're nodding your head at points to that. How can you nod your head to that?
I think I was just having a reaction. You'd be exhausted by the time you get to the end of this album. when they were writing that, it was like, it's just too easy. We have to make it harder. So they made it harder and then said, "No, I think we can make it a bit harder." So they did, and then they went, "No, I think we can make it harder. There's too much flowing here. We need to chop it all up." It's one of those massively produced bands that has evolved out of Core, isn't it? That you see from time to time, and they're top banana at what they do, and they polish something to the point of such precision kind of thing. You think, well, you've made your lives pretty difficult touring with that, guys.
It was, technical. It was brutal as well.
Yeah.
Production on it, most of the time they only need one string. I feel like it. It's all played on the bottom string or top string, depending on where I talk about it. Did I like it?
I know the answer.
Kinda.
I know the answer to this for myself.
Kinda. I think it, because it was so choppy, I think it needs a couple of listens to be fair, to give a fair comparison. It felt like a long 3 minutes. I'm surprised it's only 3 minutes because they put so much into it. But I want to listen to any more of that. I don't know. I'm still collecting my thoughts on it.
Okay.
But go on.
I think it's one of those clearly impressive things. You can't help but say, well, that's impressive, and I can appreciate what's going on there, but I wouldn't want to listen to an album of it. It's like almost like one of those things that you show people. It's like a showcase of, look at this. This is how far you can push this in this direction or whatever. It's really well done, and it's really well produced. It's been produced within an inch of its life. And it's got things that make you go, ooh, all over it. Loads of effort gone into it. Loads of ideas, and and let's drop a subsonic boom in here and all of that to have those moments that make you go, ooh. But as a song, I wouldn't want to play it in my car.
Yeah, I know.
Apart from it probably
exactly.
make me veer
you
off,
probably
off the road.
Explained it better than I was struggling to earlier. It's thoroughly modern sounding, and say there's a little bit of a tasty solo in there as well, and there's lots of breakdowns and lots of
all the
riffing,
elements
really,
are great.
Totally, yeah.
But there's perhaps almost too many of them in such a short amount of time that you struggle to get hold of it as a song, or go along with it as a song even.
Would you say then that the song is less than some of its parts?
Ooh. Yes, let's.
I'm just trying to.
I say, chap, I think you may have hit the nail on the head.
Because they've thrown so much into that 3 minutes. It's like
it's a song that demands the listener puts in some work.
Yeah.
And if you're not in the mood to put in some work and you just want to listen to some songs, then you're gonna struggle to connect with that. But having said that, right now we are putting in the work because we are paying attention and we are listening to what's going on.
I've heard stuff like this before,
and it's so impressive. How they pieced that together, I don't know.
Maybe copy and paste.
And that drummer's in for a hard tour. Yeah, I don't know how much did go on in Sequencer.
Again, this might be a case of there's some really cool ideas in there, but I think from a personal point of view, I'd like them to have fleshed it out to about.
This is why the album's taking so long.
about 4.5 minutes.
Piecing it together a bar at a time.
That's it. 4.5 minute song. I'd like to have fleshed them out. There's some really cool ideas there. I'd just like to have heard them a bit more.
We had the same problem with Spirit Box, in that this is a 3-minute song, and you think "Ah, it needed more song in it.
Yes.
And we'd said that about listening to Spirit Box. It's like, this is really good. If only there was another minute to make it into a song, and rather than a.
It's maybe an old school way of thinking.
Yeah,
but,
I'm just old and out of touch, man, and I just didn't get it. But this is just an opinion. That's how I feel about it. I think it's great. I think it's so well done. I can see all of the talent, and her voice is frankly terrifying.
That's sort of like real guttural growl.
That low
2/3 of the way through is
bowel loosening.
I think it loosened my bladder. I think.
I mean, I can't. That's the thing. I would not criticize what they're playing at all. But would I listen to it as a song in my car? I always think of that because I'm in my car, unfortunately, more than I want to be, and I always think, would I want to be playing that in my car? And I'm not sure I would. Maybe as a one song in amongst a lot of other songs, yes, but I can't imagine if the album's like that. It'd just wear you out, I think. Before you got to the end of it, I feel it might be just too much effort. But that's just me. I think if you go and see them live, and you go into the mosh pit, you'll be taking your life in your hands listening to it. I was listening to it thinking, wow, there's so many bits where it sort of stops and gives everyone in the mosh pit time to just go and then boom, and in you go. You can imagine it being a real stomper of a mosh. Not a run around one where everyone just really can.
And not only that, because it's thoroughly modern sounding, you'll have a really young mosh pit as well.
Yeah, a lot of kids who are made of rubber rather than us old folks that just get injured. Yeah. But anyway, Monochromatic Black, without a doubt, a class and quality outfit. So
yeah, we just want a bit more song, don't we?
And being objective, that's all, I think. Let us know what you think. Are we right? We're wrong? Obviously we're right. See you soon.
See ya.
Bye bye.